Good evening, traders. It is Sunday night, and let's get into it. Bitcoin has been selling off all weekend. Let's get into taking a look at the longer term chart. This is the daily. It's gone down earlier, gone down to literally 80,000. It's coming back up a little bit. Hopefully that was the bottom, but I think we can go down to 78 if the sell-off continues tomorrow. Let's take a look at a closer look at it. We got a small balance right now, which it could be short covering. But right here, we could be down to 78, 77, roughly. We might be testing the low of last week. We might test the low before the announcement of the strategic reserve. I think the market's going down because the big whales are holding it down so they can buy, so the government can buy. Right there. Okay, let's just draw out some trend lines real quick. Let me delete these lines. We don't need these lines in here no more. Let's draw some new lines in here. Right there. We might come up to about 84 before we pivot down lower. Otherwise, it needs to break out of 84 and go higher. This is the 5 minute. This is for short-term trading, guys. Let me just remove some of this. Okay, let's look at a longer term. Let's look at an hour. See the trend? We could come up to here and then bounce and lower, go lower. Look at the weekly. Let me turn off the halving cycle. There's the halving. It's roughly around there. See? Right there. We got two touches. Right here. Right here. You know, the trend line is not going to be exact. Sometimes they overshoot it a little bit. But it looks like we tested it 2 weeks ago. Now we're coming back up. Came down, come back up. This is the time you should be buying the dip. I would buy the dip here. Add to your position of Bitcoin. You can dollar cost average. This is where you should be adding. Because once the government figures out a way to start buying Bitcoin, they say they don't want to use taxpayer dollars. So I think the only way they're going to start buying is selling gold. Eventually. You know, it might be a year or two. They're not going to do it right away, but eventually. They're gonna audit the Fort Knox and see if the gold's there and just sell off a little gold to buy Bitcoin. You know, the government got to diversify. I mean, over the weekend, the market, Bitcoin tends to trade with the stock market now, but since they got a lot of ETFs, so it's kind of slow over the weekend. And we'll see it get real active tomorrow morning once the stock market opens. We'll see how the traders react. I mean, we already took a big dump from 86 all the way down to 80 over the weekend. Coming back up a little bit. And then we'll see how it reacts tomorrow. Okay? Alright, guys. Good luck trading. I'll see you guys tomorrow.